Hey kindergarten friends, how are you? Welcome to our circle time for this week. This is the last week of January. So the last week of January is Literacy Week. So this week we sort of changed up how we do our activities. Some of our activities are the same. We still have our new sight words, we still have our letters for the week, but you'll notice on the task sheet on the left-hand side, there's just a few more simple tasks. We know we kind of pushed you for the last couple of weeks with lots of new things, and so we're just gonna take it easy and have a little bit of fun with Literacy Week, okay? So let's get started. Before I tell you more about that, let's get started with our welcome song. Good afternoon to you, good afternoon to you, good afternoon to kindergarten, good afternoon to you. Now friends, before I forget to tell you, I'm actually at the school and the power went off while I was trying to make my video. I had planned to show you some things on the smartboard on our virtual classroom, so I'm just gonna have to tell you about them today because I don't have any power, I don't have any internet to do anything, but I can record this video from my phone, and that's just how we're doing it today. Okay, so Literacy Week. So I am going to send, or I sent out a link of a Literacy Week challenge. Okay, so there's some activities on there that you can do with your family, and as you do the challenge, your adult will put an initial on there, and if you each item that you get an initial for, you get one entry into the draw, and you'll get your name will be in the draw, and we'll draw some names from all of the Learning from Home students, the K-2 Learning from Home students, and you have a chance to win a prize for doing some of those activities, okay? So check your email for that. So that's one of the things that we're doing. And then for our live lessons this week, so not for a small group, for a whole group, on Wednesday, it's Dress as Your Favorite Literacy Character Day. Okay, so that means you can dress as your favorite character from any book that you like. Maybe you're gonna dress as the Very Hungry Caterpillar. Maybe you're going to be Pete the Cat. Maybe you wanna be the Gruffalo. Maybe you wanna be the pigeon from the Pigeon Stories. Maybe you wanna be the Cat in the Hat. It can be any character from any storybook, and you can come to our whole group lesson on Wednesday dressed as that, and we'll do some talking about that too, okay? Also, our small group time went really great this week. We're gonna make just a few adjustments, so check your email for your new time. Times are not able to be made up. If you're not able to come to that time, then you'll just have to wait to the next week for your time. We don't have that availability in our schedule. Okay, so I talked to you about the Literacy Week stuff, the at-home challenge that will be coming your way, and I wanted to show you on our virtual classroom. So on our virtual classroom, which I will have linked in not linked in our task sheet, but just in the January 20, what's the date? 26th to 28th tasks, or will be on there, our virtual classroom. So I'll have a link to a penguin dance, which is kind of a fun thing to do. We've been talking lots about penguins. And I also have the link to the live cam that I've been showing you in our lessons. I've had it kind of in the background for some of our videos, so I'll link that too. So if you go on our virtual classroom, you can check that stuff out, okay? So friends, how are you feeling today? I want to know how you're feeling today. I'm going to get my whiteboard. So on your whiteboard, I want you to draw how you're feeling, or it can be on any piece of paper, okay? I'm going to do it on my whiteboard, okay? Maybe you're feeling silly today, okay? Maybe you're having a sad kind of a day and you have some tears. Okay. Maybe you're feeling like having a lot of fun today. Okay, all feelings are okay. So when you're talking about your feelings today, or every time we do circle time, I want you to draw about your feelings. And always when we do drawings, friends, we need to add our labels, right? So here I'm happy. Happy, happy. This is a really good job. That's not how you spell happy, but that's a really good job of saying the sounds in happy, okay? So draw what you're feeling. Add a label to your picture, okay? Okay, so we've been learning the actions to our sounds, okay? So I shared this with you last week. It wasn't linked to our task sheet, but it was there in our Google Classroom, an extra PDF of all of the actions that go with the letters that we're doing, okay? So I'm going to show you the letters. We're gonna do a really quick review here, okay? We're doing this lots because the more we do it, the easier it will be. So we're gonna say the sound and do the action that goes with it. K, 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 like clap. D, 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 dig like a dog. W, w, work, work, w, w. Ah, like you're stomping on ants. Ah, ah, ah. G, 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 g. If you know them, do them with me. And if you don't, then you can play this back and practice them. Ah, 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 like on. Ah, 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 like up or umbrella. Here's our motorcycle. We go v, 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 like a vroom or volcano. T, like twist, t, 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 t. What's this sound? S, like swim, s, 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 swim. So those are the letters that we've already gone over, but we have new letters for the week. I only gave four letters for the week because it's only a 4-day week. There's no school on Friday. You just have 4 days, okay? So that also means no pop-in Friday this week. Okay, this is I for itch, or igloo, but you go eh. Okay, E for end. You point to your rear end. Eh, or elephant. Okay, our next one is O for leap, or lion. Okay, and our last letter for the week is K, for kick, or kite. Okay, good job. So now, friends, I'm going to point to, so we've been doing our sight words, and we're getting quite the collection of sight words. It's okay if you don't know all of them, and if you do know them, that's great too. We just keep practicing. So we're gonna have new words this week, but then next week we'll pause on that so you get some time to catch up on the words, okay? So I'm gonna point to them, and if you know the word, say it with me. 1, the, T-H-E, the, T-H-E, the. That's the fun one to play rock, paper, scissors with. I, red like an apple. A or a. Here's the number 2. Love, no. Blue like the sky. C, this one's C, like you're looking through glasses. And A and D and A and D and A and D and. Yeah, so and is a fun one to practice like rock, paper, scissors too. And this one is 2, like I give it to you. 2, giving it to somebody. This is the number 2, and this is like you're giving it to somebody. Go, go, go. Green like the grass, green like the grass. And the number 3. Okay, so now we have some new words for the week. And now you can make up the actions to these if you want, or spell them. I-S is. At. A-T, at. Do it with me. A-T, at. Now, friends, during our circle time, I want you to write the new words, okay? You don't need to write all the words, but write the new words and write the new letters that we did. So, I-S is. A-T, at. This is somebody that is important to you, someone who takes care of you. It's M-O-M, mom. Mom. That might be a word that lots of you know how to write, and if you don't, practice writing mom. It's a good word to know. Here's a color, and there's a big hint. This paper is this color. What is it? Yellow. So make a Y. This is a sign language Y. Yellow. 4, the number 4. We always have a color word and a number word. There's the number 4. Okay, so friends, this week we are doing, we're still talking about penguins. It's literacy week, but we're still doing a little bit of talk about penguins. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, oh, I'll do that after. I'm gonna tell you a penguin math story, okay? And I wanna see if you can help me figure it out. So I have my little iceberg here. And I want you to draw this, okay? Because sometimes when we're trying to figure out a math problem, drawing it or having materials to build it with, that helps us. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a story. There were 2 white penguins. Okay, so be drawing this, okay? There were 2 white penguins. And along came 2 purple penguins. Okay, they were on the iceberg. So there were 2 penguins on the iceberg, and along came 2 more penguins. And then 3 more penguins came. So my question is, how many penguins do I have all together? So I want you to draw that. There were 2 penguins, and then 2 more penguins came, and then 3 more penguins came up on the iceberg. So friends, how many penguins do I have all together? Okay, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many? It's 7. Okay, so on your page that you're doing, or on your whiteboard, where did I put my whiteboard? There it is. Okay, so on your circle time page, I want you to draw that for me. Okay, so here was my story. I had 2 penguins, and I'm just gonna do them like this, on the iceberg, and then 2 more came. Okay, here's my iceberg if you wanna draw the iceberg. And then 3 more came. How many penguins do I have? And you can even put numbers in them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 penguins on my iceberg. So go ahead and draw that, okay? A story that I'm reading to you this week is called The Emperor's Egg. And it's all about the biggest penguin in the world called the emperor penguin and how they take care of their egg. And one of the tasks I'm asking you to do, friends, is to get a ball, any kind of a ball. You're gonna put it between your legs and waddle around like a penguin would. So because emperor penguins, they have to take care of their egg, and the father takes care of the egg for 2 whole months and has to be very, very gentle with it. So my challenge to you is to take care of this egg maybe for 5 minutes, maybe for 10 minutes. See how long you can take care of it for. You can't bounce it, you can't drop it, you can't kick it, you can't squish it. You just have to be very gentle with it. And imagine what those emperor penguins might feel like, having to take care of that egg for 2 whole months without eating or moving around too much or anything. It's a hard job, isn't it? So thank you for joining me for our circle time today, friends. That's all we have. I look forward to seeing you in our whole group time, looking forward to seeing your storybook character costumes, and looking forward to our small group time again. Let's sing our goodbye song. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. We'll see you all later. It's time to say goodbye. And friends, before I forget, I did not do the poem this week because the power's out and I couldn't print it off and I couldn't show it to you on the computer and I don't have it in my head. So it'll just be linked to our task sheet for the week. So we'll do our poem during our whole group time, okay? Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye.